Hey, everybody. Welcome to this training. My name is Greg Davis, and welcome to Affiliate Marketing is Dead. Long live Affiliate Marketing 2.0. These are the new rules that are making millionaires today. And I'm an affiliate marketing expert because I've been doing this for a very long time. As a matter of fact, it's been since 2000. So right now, we're looking at 25 years of being an affiliate marketer. That makes me a dinosaur, okay? But also makes me somebody that has seen a lot of things come and go, a lot of trends come and go. And I've been able to really have a really good look and a good overview of the whole industry, which is why I can make that kind of statement that the traditional old affiliate marketing, especially when it comes to affiliate marketing on Facebook, is dead. It died last year. So here's what you'll discover today: why traditional affiliate marketing died in 2024. You're going to learn the three secrets of making 1K a day plus with affiliate marketing 2.0. Okay. 1K a day plus. Okay. I'm going to show you how you can make $1,000 a day. And if you're not good at math, $1,000 a day, $365,000 per year. Okay. Not necessarily going to make you rich, but an extra $365,000 a year will probably have you living well in most areas of the world. Okay. You're going to discover the new two-lane profit system. Okay. Two-lane profit system that's creating new millionaires as we speak. You're going to get access to a $1,000 commission offer. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you the exact blueprint to implement everything. All right. So buckle up. Let's go. So maybe you're somebody that you've tried Facebook ads, Instagram ads. If I say Facebook, I really mean Meta because I really am including Instagram. So I use Meta ads and Facebook ads interchangeably. But if you've tried to do affiliate marketing on Facebook ads, chances are you lost money. Okay, chances are you lost money. And so when you lose money, you can't lose money forever. So you may have ended up quitting, and you may have given up the dream of financial independence. Okay. Maybe you're like, look, I'm not cut out for this. This doesn't work for me. So, hey, let me just go back to being overworked and underpaid at a job. Maybe you're at a job that you hate. Maybe you're not making enough money at your job, or maybe you are making good money at your job, enough money at your job, but you have no time. Okay. You have no time. You're stressed. You have no time to do the things that you want to do. So you want to free up your time. Because to be honest, time is more valuable than money. Okay. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. Your time, you have to value. Your time is more precious than money. Okay. So maybe you want to free up some time so that you can do the things that you want to do. And maybe you can't afford the things that you want. Maybe it's Christmas and birthdays. You can't afford to give from the heart. You have to give based on what you can afford. Okay. And maybe you're not driving the car that you want to drive. Maybe you're not living in the house or the place that you want to live. Okay. Maybe that's you. And if that is you, we're going to talk about how to turn all that stuff around. All right, let me just get into my story so you know where I'm coming from. I had a lot of success in traditional affiliate marketing. I started in 2000. I had some beginner's luck, and I ended up being in this program, this affiliate marketing program, where I was making around $300 a day, and I had a full-time corporate job. So this was in addition to my job. So that was great. Basically, an extra $9,000 a month in addition to what I was doing. Okay. But back in 2001, after 9/11, like a lot of people, I got laid off. I lost my job. And that next year, I looked for another job. I had been making six figures, a corporate job before that. But after that, I could not find another job that paid even half of what I was making before. So I really was looking at online marketing. I really was looking at online marketing as a way out, as a way to hopefully replace my income and to be able to support my family without a job. But I was not able to do that. I had some minor successes, but for the most part, nothing that was going to allow me to quit my job. In 2005, I quit. I was like, look, I can't, this is not working. I'm not doing this anymore. Let me just focus on trying to get a job and just making the best of that. Okay. Got a new job 2006, but I hated the job. I hated it. Okay. I hated waking up, going there. It was a long commute. I had a long commute to a job that I hated. I had to stay there all day, long commute home. I was like, the commute was an hour and a half each way. So spent 3 hours in the car every day, all for a job that I hated. Okay. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? Let me get back into affiliate marketing thing because I have to stop working at this job. I know that I can do this. There are people that are doing affiliate marketing full time. If they can do it, I know that I can do it. And so I just redoubled my effort and I just focused on affiliate marketing, specifically affiliate marketing with paid traffic. Okay. I tried the whole free traffic thing. I couldn't really make that work. It was inconsistent. I couldn't really scale it. So I was like, I got to focus on affiliate marketing with paid traffic. And so everything that didn't have to do with that, I unsubscribed, deleted from my email. I put the blinders on. I was just focused on that. And things did get better, but I still was not able to get profitable. Okay. I still was spending more than I was making. And so it got to the point I was not making a whole lot of money for my job. So I quickly ran out of money to buy traffic. Okay. But then one day I got the mail. I didn't know normally I always get the mail, but I got the mail and I saw my wife had a new credit card that came in the mail. And I was like, man, this is the answer to my prayers. And I knew if I asked her if I could use it, I knew that she would say no. So I didn't say anything. I just took the card, I activated it, and I started using it to buy ads. Okay. But at this point, I still was not profitable. I was losing money every single day. I was learning, but I was losing money every single day. And so I spent a lot of the money on a credit card just trying to make this thing work. And so at that point, when I first did it, I thought, okay, I'm going to make the money over 30 days and then I can pay the card off. But I didn't really make enough. And so now I'm running to the mailbox every day to try to beat my wife to the mailbox just in case the statement comes. One day, and I think I was able to do that the first month. But then the second month, for whatever reason, she beat me to the mailbox that day. And sure enough, the credit card statement was there. And I remember I got home and she was livid. Okay. She was so angry. I'd never seen her angry before. And she was just like, why did you do this? Why didn't you say something? And at that point, the bill was like $25,000. Okay. At that point, my back was seriously against the wall. Okay. Not only did I have to make things work so I could pay this credit card off, but this was my marriage was at stake now. Okay. So back was against the wall. I really had to make this work because I was only making $55,000 a year, and that was before taxes. So there's no way that I could pay this $25,000 credit card bill on my salary from work. So I had to make it work. And so what I did was I got a mentor. I got a mentor, and his mentor happened to be the affiliate manager with the company that I was promoting products for. And I was talking to him, and he asked me, how much do you want to make a day? And I was like, I'd be ecstatic if I could make $1,000 a day. That would be great. So he's like, man, that's not hard. I can show you how to make $1,000 a day. And I was like, I'm doing these campaigns. And at the time I was buying ads on Google. And I was like, it's just not working. He was like, let me get into your Google account and I'll start a campaign and then you can see how it should work and you could take it from there. So I was like, all right, what do I have to lose? So I gave him my Google login. And so he went in and put a campaign in. And as soon as I saw what he did, I instantly knew what I had done wrong. I instantly knew what I was doing wrong the whole time. And so I corrected that, modeled the ads that he did, and went through the roof. Okay, I went from maybe right before Thanksgiving, I was losing about $100 a day, and by January, I had made $30,000. Okay, that month. And I had asked my wife before, I was like, how much do I have to be making in order to quit my job? And she said, you got to be making at least $10,000 a month. So I totally blew through that goal. And like I said, that January, I brought in $60,000 and like a little over $30,000 of it was profit. And needless to say, I quit my job in 2007 and never looked back. Okay. And so that 2007, that first year, I made over $1 million. The second year, I made right around $1 million again. And it was just on from there. And so from 2007 to 2020, I dominated. Don't get me wrong, I had some ups and downs. Everything wasn't smooth sailing. For the most part, I was able to make it work. I was making between $25 and $40 commissions at that time, had real simple ads, a basic funnel that converted, which was basically just an ad to a landing page to the offer. So it was very basic, gave me predictable profits month after month. Life was good. Okay, but then 2021, 2023, something started changing. The commissions were getting lower, just the stuff that was going on in the industry. a lot of affiliate networks died. And then the ones that were left reduced commissions. And at the same time, ad costs were rising, okay, especially on Facebook. Like when we first started Facebook, the traffic was really cheap and you could really make a lot of profits. But over time, especially as Facebook advertising got more popular, then the ad costs kept rising and rising. And I just found myself working harder and earning less because I was trying to, as the prices went up, then I was trying to optimize more, make my ads convert better to compensate for that. But it just ended up to the point where I couldn't out optimize the rising ad prices anymore. And so 2004, last year, I just realized that the methods that had made me millions over the past decade, almost decade and a half, they were dying. They were just dying. I was clinging on to a sinking ship. And so I knew that I had to do something different. And so I looked around, I did a lot of research, and I discovered affiliate marketing 2.0. Okay. And this was a completely new approach to affiliate marketing, but it thrived because of the changes, in particular, the higher ad costs. This approach was able to thrive. And in a nutshell, allowed me to make more money while working less. Okay. And the way I discovered it was this wasn't something that just I just did on my own. At the time, I had been very interested in network marketing because I was really interested in building residual income. Like I said before, I sold millions and millions of dollars worth of products, but I only got a one-time commission after that. So once that was over, then the income stopped. Okay. And so I wish that I had sold more stuff that had residual income component to it so that even after I stopped actively marketing and I would still have a check coming in every single month. So that's what really drew me into network marketing. So because I eventually wanted to have a residual income to be enough to live on and to thrive on and without having to work anymore for it. Okay. The whole beauty of the residual income dream. And so once I saw there was a small group of network marketers that were using something pretty similar to this. The only thing was like they had their own product on the front end, and then they signed people up into the network marketing company on the back end. So they were getting the best of both worlds. They were selling something up front, and then they were also on the back end building their residual income with the network marketing company. Okay. And so I saw this and I was like, I can adapt this for affiliate marketing. Okay. Instead of people having their own product in the front end, they can be an affiliate product on the front end. And they can sign people up to the residual income builder on the back end of that. And so I worked with that, tested that. And so that's how I came up with what I'm calling affiliate marketing 2.0. So let's get into this. Let's get into 3 secrets to making 1K a day plus with affiliate marketing 2.0. And I say 1K a day because to me, that's the baseline. I think that with the right system, and I believe I have the right system, I think that anybody can make it to $1,000 per day profit. Okay. But again, that's $365,000 per year. And so it's always my internal goal when I'm teaching people. My internal goal is to help you make $1,000 a day. Okay. I think that's just a really good goal, a really good milestone to have $30,000 a month. And like I said, most people can live pretty comfortably, most places in the world on $365,000 per year. So let's get into the 3 secrets on how to do this. Okay, secret number 1 is what I call the 2-lane profit system. Okay, the 2-lane profit system. Greg, what is a 2-lane profit system? Lane 1 is a high ticket affiliate offer. Okay, this is a affiliate offer where you can make between $500 and $2,000 immediate commissions. Okay, when I say immediate, like you typically get paid weekly. So you make a sale this week, you get paid next week. Okay, and your commission is gonna be between $500 and $2,000. Something with that kind of commission is more than enough to offset the higher ad costs. Okay, so that's lane 1, high ticket, and that's money now. That's now money. Okay, now lane 2 is your residual income builder. Okay, like I was saying before, lane 2 is what you're going to use to build your residual income over time. Okay, and so it's going to allow you to make between $50 and $500 a month per customer. Okay, so what we're doing is we're combining the best of affiliate marketing with the best of network marketing. Okay. But the beauty of it is that you're not promoting the network marketing company at all. Okay. You're actually promoting the lane one, the high ticket affiliate offer. And then they sign up for the network marketing company as part of that, as your lane two. That's how it works. Basically, lane one is for money now, lane two is for money later. Okay. And that residual income is going to continue to compound every month. And the more customers that you get that are in your residual income builder, the higher and higher that gets. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to work for it anymore. You work for it once. And the work that you're doing is the same exact work to sell the affiliate offer. Okay. You're taking a one customer, but you're making more money off of them and recurring income down the road as opposed to just a one time. All right, so let's get into some false beliefs here because here's what you'll find. And there's a lot of people that are promoting a particular way to make money online. And I hate when people say, oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. You got to try. This doesn't work. This e-commerce doesn't work. Making a course doesn't work. And you got to do this, got to do this. And I think that's false because there's a lot of ways to make money online. There's not one supreme, easiest, best way to make money online. Affiliate marketing is the way that I've chosen and it's been successful for me. But there's plenty of other ways to make money. Okay. The problem is never the system. The problem is never the thing that you're doing. The problem is the limiting beliefs that you have. Okay, that's the issue. That's why stuff doesn't work. It's not because of the actual thing, it's because of false beliefs that you have. Okay, so throughout this presentation, we're going to attack these false beliefs because that's really the thing that's holding you back. It's not because once you believe in yourself and once you know that you can do it, then you'll find the answers, you'll find the way, you'll find the system, you'll find the method. Okay. But I could give you the very best advice, the very best system that you can just plug in and make money with. But if you have all these false beliefs, if you have all these limiting beliefs, it's still not going to work. All right. So let's get into false belief number one. One customer equals one commission. And like I said before, you can get paid more than once per customer. And I explained how that goes with the two-lane profit system. And that comes from the idea that you only get paid once per customer. It comes from traditional affiliate marketing because traditional affiliate marketing programs pay you once and that's it. Okay. But that's wrong because you can structure offers to pay immediately and monthly. Okay. Which is what I described with the two-lane profit system. So the truth is the same customer and one ad, one customer can generate $1,000 plus upfront, okay, and $100 plus per month commissions for years, okay, recurring commissions for years from the same customer, all right? Now let's look at false belief number two. I can't do this, okay, I can't do this. That's a false belief. People think, look, I'm not smart enough to do this. I'm not cut out for this. I'm not smart enough to do this. And where does that come from? It comes from past failures. They've tried stuff in the past and it hasn't worked. But the thing about it, the thing that unites all successful people is a lot of failure. Okay, you can't look at stuff as just failure. You got to look at it as learning experiences and stepping stones to get into where you want to go. Okay, everybody fails, but the thing is how you look at your failure. Okay, and you can't look at your failure as a personal failing like it of me. No, you need to get rid of that belief. And because here's the truth of the matter is that people way dumber than you, way less talented than you have succeeded online, have become rich online. Okay. The only difference between them and you is that they believed in themselves. Okay. They may not have been the smartest. They may not have been the most talented, but they believed that they could do it. Okay. They believed in themselves. And you have to think like that, okay? If thousands of other people can do it, and thousands of other people have become millionaires as affiliate marketing, or not millionaires, definitely making a really good living with affiliate marketing. So if thousands of other people can do it, then regular people like you and me can do it, okay? And I'm putting myself in the regular people because there's nothing special about me. There's nothing extraordinary about me, but I believed that I could do it and I didn't quit and I kept going until I did it. Okay, false belief number three, if you're talking network marketing, I have to bug my friends and family, okay? And a lot of people believe that they have to recruit people in order to build residual income. And that comes from traditional network marketing. Traditional network marketing model is, okay, make a list of everybody that you know, and then you approach them and try to get them into your opportunity. And to be honest, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to bug their friends and family to join their program. Some will, but you don't want to be that person that they see coming and, oh, here comes Greg again with another one of these business ideas, and they run the other way. Okay. You don't want that. And that's a wrong belief because you can build residuals without recruiting. And like I said, with the two-lane profit system, lane two is going to create residuals from the same customers, that buy your upfront offer. Okay. You're going to create residual income from the same customers. So there's no recruiting needed. Okay. Your friends and family don't even have to know what you do. They're going to see the change in your lifestyle. And the more money that the money that you're making, they might approach you like, man, why didn't you tell me about this? I want to know about this. Okay. So you don't have to bug your friends and family in order to build a really profitable and compounding, growing residual income. All right. Does that make sense? Get some comments here. Say yes if it makes sense to you. All right. I want to eradicate that belief. Okay, so let's get into some high ticket math. Okay. This is why traditional affiliate marketing is dead, especially on Facebook ads. Okay. So say you get a low ticket affiliate offer, you get a $50 commission, which is actually good, which is actually more than average. But the problem is with the ad costs, it probably going to cost you $100 to get that customer, okay? Because the product probably costs $100. You're going to get 50% commission, so you're going to get $50 from that. But if the cost to acquire the customer is $100, then you're in the red, you're negative $50 every customer, okay? Needless to say, you can't sustain that, and that's not going to work, okay? But with a high ticket affiliate offer, let's just say it costs $1,000 and you're getting 50% commission. So you're getting $500 commission. Okay. And with this, it's going to cost a little more to acquire the customer, but you can get the customer for $200 or less. Okay. And so if it costs you $200 to get the customer, now you're making a $300 profit from every customer. And that's upfront. That's not including the lane two. Okay. The lane two recurring income. This is just lane one. You're up $300 per sale. Okay. So you do three of those, or say four of those a day, between 900 and 1,200 a day. Basically, that's your $1,000 a day. Okay. And that's just the lower end. Okay. You have higher commission. The commissions go up to $2,000. So if you get one higher sale is $2,000, then you can easily get the $1,000 a day with one sale per day, because you're going to see on average with the upsells and everything, your average commission is probably going to be around $1,000. Okay. So it changes the game. A high ticket affiliate offer changes the game. So that's why it's important in affiliate marketing 2.0 to only promote high ticket offers. Okay. Something that you can make at least $500 on. All right. The other beauty of the two-lane profit system is that it gives you multiple revenue streams. Okay. Traditional affiliate marketing, one customer, one sale, you start over. Every day you're starting over from scratch. Whereas the two-lane system, one customer equals multiple streams of income, and it's compound growth. Okay. So maybe your first day, your first month, you might only make $500 from lane two. The next month you might make 1,000. Okay. The next month after that, you might make 3,000. Okay. And it compounds. It compounds to the point. So imagine if you had a $10,000 check, and there's multiple income streams from lane two. Okay. There's multiple income streams built into that. But let's just say you got it to the point where you're getting $10,000 per month. Residually mean you don't have to work for it anymore. You work for it once. And again, the work is the same work that you do to sell the affiliate product. Okay. So there's no extra work to do. But once you do that once, then that money comes in. So imagine just getting $10,000 a month coming in every single month. You're not doing anything. Okay. And that's enough for a lot of people to quit their jobs right there and just rely on that. And that's something, your time is totally freed up because you literally have to do nothing to get that money comes in. And it's going to keep coming in. It's going to keep compounding. It's not going to stay at 10K per month for forever. Okay, it's gonna keep growing and compounding from there. So that is the beauty of the two-lane profit system. But again, here comes these limiting beliefs, because even with this brilliant system, and it truly is brilliant, if I say so myself, most people sabotage themselves with limiting beliefs. Okay. And that brings in secret number two, which is, if I can, there we go. Secret number two, success mindset. Okay. Everything boils down to mindset, like I was alluding to before. Okay. If I can be sitting there right next to you on your computer and another affiliate guru millionaire sitting on the other side of you, and we could tell you exactly what to do to make money, but if you don't have the right mindset, if you don't have a success mindset, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how great the system is. It doesn't matter how great your knowledge base is. If you don't have a success mindset, then you're not going to make it, and you're never going to make 1K a day plus. Okay. Emphasize the plus, because to me, 1K a day is just the beginning. Because if you can make 1K a day, and if you're in a big enough niche, then there's no reason why you can't make 5K a day. No reason why you can't make 10K a day. It's just a matter of scaling. And if you stay to the end, then I'm gonna teach you how to scale. You're gonna learn what you need to do as far as scaling. So, what is the secret to success? A lot of people, I've been successful for a long time. A lot of people ask me, okay, where's your secret? What's your secret? And I tell them all the same thing. Don't quit. Okay. Don't quit. If you don't quit, then ultimately you'll win. Okay. You have to commit to completion. Okay. Don't stop until you succeed. Vince Lombardi said, winners never quit and quitters never win. Okay. And there's Vince Lombardi. This is the man that the Super Bowl trophy is named after. Okay. He's one of the greatest coaches of all time, one of the winningest coaches of all time. Okay. So that's the one thing you got to do. Don't quit. Don't give yourself that out. Commit until you succeed. And so let's attack this limiting belief number one. You might think that I can't do this. Okay. I'm not smart enough to do this. And where that comes from is self-doubt. Okay. Yeah, you've tried some stuff in the past that didn't work. And so to you, maybe you're just like, look, I'm not just cut out for this. But this is wrong, because guess what? Way dumber people than you have had success. Okay. People with way less talent than you have had success. So the truth is, you got to look at it like this. Look, if they can do it, you can do it. Because that's how I succeeded. I was like, man, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing this because if these other people can do it, then I know I can do it. Let me back up here real quick. I forgot to mention something about the not quitting. There's an analogy that I use that, again, when people ask me secret to success. So look, just imagine this. Imagine that you're in line for a buffet, okay? And this buffet has every possible imaginable food. It's so delicious. The buffet is so good that it is orgasmic. Okay, the food just is orgasmic. It's so good. Okay, but you're not the only one that wants to get there. So it's a long line. Okay, it's a long line. If you stay in line, eventually you're going to get to the buffet and you're going to get to feast on this grand, illustrious, orgasmic buffet. Okay. But if you get out of line, you're like, man, forget it. I can't wait this long. Let me just go to McDonald's and get some crappy food to eat. Okay. So you quit. So that's what I'm saying. If you stay in the game, if you stay in line, it might take some time, but eventually you're going to get there. You're going to get to where you want to go. So I just wanted to use that analogy real quick, because that's one thing I always say. I can't do this. Yes, you can. Because look, it's all about belief in yourself. Everything boils down to belief. Okay. I can't emphasize that enough. Okay. And Henry Ford, he said, whether you think you can or think you can't, either way, you're right. Okay. So if you think you can do it, you're right. If you think you can't do it, you're right. Okay. So let's believe in yourself and let's think that you can do it. Let's know that you can do it. You have to, once you have that belief in yourself, then everything else is going to fall into place. Okay. So we got to believe in yourself. You've had success. If you made it this long in your life, you've had some successes. Okay. You have overcome stuff, you have achieved stuff. So focus on that. Focus on the wins that you had in your life and not the disappointments. Okay. Believe in yourself. I can't stress that enough. Okay. Let's talk about. Let me get this out of the way. Let me put this up here. Okay, limited belief number two. I have to work constantly to earn money. Now, this is something that I really had to work on. This was a limited belief that I had. And I just felt like I'm not actively working. I shouldn't be making money. And that's a traditional employment mindset. You just get paid for your time. Okay. Then once your not working, then you're not getting paid again. But the beauty of it is that, or the reason why that's wrong is that systems can work while you sleep. Okay, you can make money while you sleep. Okay, and the truth is that lane two, the residuals that we were talking about, they're going to pay whether you work or not. It doesn't matter. Those residuals are going to come in because, again, you've already done that work. You've already got the person signed up into your residual income builder. And so you're going to get paid whether you work or not. All right. So it's not a necessary measure of working hard or working more. You don't have to work constantly to earn money. Okay. It's a limiting belief. And that's something that I had to overcome. It took me a while to overcome that because I do what I do and me working constantly at it because when I was working, it was kind of like my hobby and I did it in my spare time. And then when I was able to do it full time, I enjoyed it. And so I ended up working more. But it's not necessary in order to earn good money. All right. Why is okay. So system, okay, it comes down to systems. Okay. What does system stand for? System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay. Save yourself time, energy, and money. So you follow a system and that gets you to where you want to go faster and way more efficiently with a lot less work. Okay. So systems is important. When systems are working, then you don't have to be. All right. So that leads into limiting belief number three. I need to reinvent the wheel. Okay. Some people believe that I have to come up with something completely original in order to work and to make money online. Okay. And it comes from wanting to be innovative and unique, and that's fine. But it's wrong because adapting proven models is smarter than starting from scratch. Okay. You don't necessarily want to be first. The people who's first aren't necessarily the ones that succeed. There's a saying that the pioneers get the arrows, but the settlers got the land. Okay. The settlers actually got the land, but the pioneers, the people that was there first, they got arrows. Okay. So the two lane system adapts what already works. Like I was saying, I ran into the small group of network marketers that were doing something similar. It was working for them. So all I did was just adapt that to affiliate marketing and boom, it works. Okay. You don't necessarily want to be first. Google was not the first search engine. Okay. They let other people go first. They take all the arrows in the back and all the arrows, and they're laying face down with arrows in them. And so Google was able to look at that and do their thing better. Okay. Now Google is literally synonymous with search. Okay. We Google stuff. Okay. And the same thing with Apple. The iPod wasn't the first MP3 player. Okay. They came in and did it better. Facebook wasn't the first social media site. Anybody remember MySpace? Okay, MySpace used to be the biggest thing out there. And Facebook has taken over and it's become pretty much synonymous with social media between Facebook. I should say Meta, because between Facebook and Instagram, they're the number one and number two social media sites out here. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. And limiting belief number four, I don't have enough money to start. The false belief is that I need thousands and thousands of dollars for Facebook ads. Okay. And it comes from seeing other people with big ad spends and thinking that's required. But it's wrong because you can start small and scale up. Now, don't get me wrong. You do need some capital to do this. You do need some money, but you don't have to spend a whole lot right up front. You can start with $20 a day, $20 a day. Then you get one $500 commission that covers your ad spend for 25 days. Okay. Now, as you get success, you're going to want to take your profits and reinvest them, okay, so that you can do more than $20 a day. And that's how you scale up. But you can start with as little as $10, $20 a day, whatever your budget allows. All right. So let's kill that limited belief. You don't need a ton of money to start. You do need some, but you don't need several $1,000s. All right, so let's get into secret number three. Secret number three to making 1K a day plus with affiliate marketing 2.0 is the high ticket plus residual advantage. Okay. Like you heard from me before, I was successful with traditional affiliate marketing for years, but because of changes in the landscape, primarily the ridiculously high ad costs, I had to switch to the two lane system. And the results have been nothing short of incredible. And so now, instead of just getting paid once, I get paid immediately. I still get paid immediately, and I'll build long-term wealth from the same people. Okay, so I get money now and I get money later, and it all comes from the same customer. Okay. And so you might think, man, Greg, if this works so well, why doesn't everybody do this? I'll give you one guess why they don't do it. Limiting beliefs. Again, there's these limiting beliefs creeping in again. Okay. So let's dispel these limiting beliefs so that you can know, so that you can succeed. Okay. So you can succeed and make this happen and make that 1K a day or whatever your goal is. Maybe you only want to make a couple $100s a day. Maybe $10,000 a month is good enough for you, whatever. My personal goal for you, like I said, is $1,000 a day. That's where I want you to be and know that you can do that. Okay. I know it's very doable. I've done upwards of 50K a day. I've done over $100,000 per day. Okay. So if I can do over $100,000 per day, I know that I can teach you how to do $1,000 per day. Okay. So limited belief number one is that higher ticket is harder to sell. Expensive products are harder to sell. And that comes from people assuming that price resistance applies to everyone. Okay. Just because you may not be able to afford it or don't think that you can afford it doesn't mean that other people can't. Okay. And it actually comes down to high ticket buyers are more serious, okay, and more decisive. Okay. If it's some opportunity that's $100, you're going to give it $100 worth of seriousness and commitment, which is not a lot. So if you have to spend $1,000 for something, $5,000 for something, $10,000 for something, you're going to be a lot more serious than somebody that pays $100 for something, $50 for something. Okay. And I can tell you $1,000 sale is way easier than getting 20, $50 sales. And you're going to have a higher level of buyer as well. People that buy the low ticket stuff tend to have really high refunds because people buy it and they just expect money to be falling out of the sky. And it doesn't work like that. All right. High ticket is not necessarily harder to sell. In a lot of cases, it's actually easier to sell. All right. So limited belief number two, network marketing doesn't work. Okay. Many people believe that network marketing is not a viable business. And network marketing gets a bad rap because of how it's usually promoted. Okay. But the truth is, network marketing is a huge business. Network marketing is a $192 billion business. And next to real estate, network marketing has produced more self-made millionaires than any other industry. Okay, let me say that again. Besides real estate, network marketing has produced more self-made millionaires than any other industry. Okay. That there always are companies that are fly by night that's going to come and go, but the companies that have stuck around and have staying power have made millionaire after millionaire. Okay. And that's the truth of the matter. Okay. That's the truth of the matter. So don't get swayed. Don't have this belief that, oh no, network marketing doesn't work or oh, it's a pyramid and all this kind of stuff. No, it's a very legitimate way to do business. Fortune 500 companies use network marketing as a revenue stream. All right. So let's get into limited belief number three. Look, I can't get access to high ticket offers. And this is not necessarily totally false because as an affiliate, I can tell you that it's hard to get access to really high ticket offers. You're going to max out maybe getting $160, $180 commission per sale. After that, it's extremely difficult to find high ticket offers that you can get paid because most of the high ticket stuff, they're not even using affiliates. Okay. And then the ones that are make it pretty difficult to actually get access to sell their product. Okay. So you might get rejected from exclusive programs, from high ticket programs. But it's wrong because I'm going to give you instant access. I'm going to give you immediate access to a high ticket offer. Okay. I'm going to give you access to my offer and you're going to make between $500 and $2,000 commissions. All right. So we're going to remove that limiting belief. You now have access to a high ticket offer. Limited belief number four, Facebook ads don't work for high ticket. And people just believe that people won't buy expensive products from Facebook ads. And that comes from seeing low ticket ads everywhere. At least you used to see low ticket ads everywhere. You don't really see them too much anymore. But the truth of the matter is high ticket buyers use Facebook too. Okay. And they buy online. And Facebook is actually the perfect place for high ticket when it's done right. Okay. When you know how to target right and when you know how to write good ads, then you'll see that Facebook is actually the perfect place for high ticket to find high ticket buyers. All right. So those are the three secrets. So now you have two choices. Okay, you have two choices. You can do nothing and you can keep losing money on meta ads, keep losing money on Facebook, keep losing money on Instagram ads. You can quit and just give up on your dream of financial independence. You can keep being overworked and underpaid at a job that you hate. You can keep not having the time to do the things that you want, the time to spend with your family, to watch your kids grow up. You can keep not having time to do all that stuff. And you keep not making $10,000 a month. Because in my mind, at a minimum, and my goal is to help you make 1K a day. But at a very minimum, if you follow the system minimally and you get a lot of it wrong, okay, you can still fairly easily make $10,000 a month. Okay, so every month that you're not doing anything, you're costing yourself $10,000. Okay, every month that you're not doing anything, you're costing yourself $10,000 a month. So that's what happens if you do nothing. That's choice number one. Or choice number two, you can become a six-figure part-timer. Okay, a six-figure part-timer. I've trademarked it. All right, so you can choose to be financially independent and you can quit your job if you want, or you can keep your job and just have this extra money coming in. But you be financially independent. You're not dependent on a job for your finances and for your financial freedom. Okay. You can do what you want when you want to do it. Okay. You can, now it's birthdays and Christmas time, you can give from the heart and not from the wallet. Okay. You can give people the gifts that you really want to give them. You can truly have a laptop lifestyle. Okay. Wherever you can get an internet connection, you can work from there and make money. Okay. Whether you're on vacation, whether you're traveling, whether you're wherever you're doing. Okay. The true laptop lifestyle, where as long as you have an internet connection, then you can make money. All right. And you can also travel like a rock star if you want. And lane two, the residual income builder, has a lot to do with travel. And using that, you can travel like a rock star at rock bottom prices. Okay. And you'll learn more about that when you see lane two. Okay. And you can spend more time with your family. If that's something that you want to do, spend more time with your family. You, again, spend time doing what you want to do and not what somebody else wants you to do. So become a six-figure part-timer. Well, Greg, how do I become a six-figure part-timer? That sounds great, but how do I become a six-figure part-timer? You become a six-figure part-timer by joining or by using the six-figure part-timer blueprint, okay? I've created the ultimate affiliate marketing 2.0 business in a box, okay? Meaning when you get this, you take me up in this offer, then you have everything that you need, okay, to completely run the business, okay? And I'm going to break everything down to what you're going to get. But this six-figure part-timer blueprint is basically affiliate marketing 2.0 business in a box. And my goal, again, is to help you make at least $1,000 a day, at least $1,000 a day. And again, if I can make 50K a day, if I can make 100K a day, I'm certain 100% that I can help you make at least $1,000 a day, okay? So let's talk about what you get in this six-figure part-timer blueprint. First, you need something to sell. Okay, you need something to sell. So I'm going to give you access to sell the six-figure part-timer blueprint. Okay, so the same exact system that you're getting into, that you're going to invest in, you can also promote as an affiliate product. Okay, your commissions are going to range from $500 to $2,000. Okay, but only owners of the program get access to sell it. Okay, there's not just an open affiliate offer that anybody can sign up and sell. It's only open to people that have actually invested in the system. All right, so that's number one. You need something to sell. Bam, I'm gonna give you something to sell. Okay. Next, you need training on how to sell it. Okay. And so what I'm going to give you with this blueprint is 5 weeks of live training. Okay. You're going to completely learn how to completely master the two-lane profit system. Okay. For 5 weeks of live training, a 5-week workshop. Okay. This has a real $20,000 value because I've actually done workshops that are just over a weekend and I've charged $20,000 for the minimum 5-week live training for me. $20,000 because I have private coaching programs for $50,000. I've done private coaching programs for $70,000. Okay, and people happily paid it because of the return that they got. All right, so the $20,000 for a 5-week training with me is a bargain. Okay, and besides the training, you're also going to get a weekly Q&A. Okay, so the way I want to set it up is that we have the live training on Monday. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you a few days to implement, and then Thursday we'll have a Q&A because by that time you'll probably have some questions. You might need some guidance, and so the Q&A, I'm gonna answer all your questions and give you personal guidance and troubleshoot your campaigns and do whatever we need to do. Okay, and you're also gonna have lifetime access to the training. Things change really rapidly on the internet, so I'm gonna have to keep updating the training, and so you don't have to pay more next year to get it access to it. You have lifetime access to it, including all the updates. All right. Okay, so now you got the product. You're getting training on how to sell it. Now you need to know, well, how do I make these Facebook campaigns? Okay. I'm gonna show you from start to finish, how to build we're gonna build a real campaign, real money right in front of your eyes. And what exactly is a Facebook ad campaign? You got to think of a Facebook ad campaign as a money machine. Okay, money machine means you put $1 in and then you get $2 out. You put $1 in, you get $3 out. Dollar in, you get $4 out. Okay. So whatever money you put in, you get more out. That's the whole idea. And so at a minimum, I want you to at least be able to double your money. Okay. So spend $1 on ads, you get $2 back in commissions. Okay. So that's what we call a 2x or ROAS. Okay. 2x return on ad spend. Okay. And that's the minimum of what we want to do. And then I'm going to teach you how to test and optimize so that that ROAS goes up to 3x and beyond. Okay. But you can do a lot of damage and make a lot of money just with a 2x ROAS, just doubling your money. Okay. And the beauty of it is that AI is going to do 90% of the work. Okay. You're going to see this right before your eyes. The AI is going to do all the heavy lifting. And so it's going to make it even faster and even easier for you because AI is going to do most of the work for us. All right, and so these are the 2-lane system modules that you're gonna learn with how to build these Facebook campaigns. So number one is a profit clarity code. Okay, you got to find your perfect message to market match. So remember when I was telling you that I was failing with these affiliate campaigns, then I got a mentor and he put the campaign in, and then I saw what I was doing wrong. The thing I was doing wrong was I had a bad message to market match. Okay, once I changed that messaging and modeled what he did, change that messaging, then I was able to profit and to prosper. Okay. But the proper message to market match is really one of the most important things that you have to keep in mind when you're building a Facebook campaign. Okay. You're also gonna get the high ticket accelerator. Okay. That's lane one. Okay. That's lane one. And you're gonna master that for immediate income. Okay. Immediate income. Like I said, you're gonna get paid weekly. And if you're really doing high volume and you need to cycle your money even faster, then we can talk about faster payments as well. Because this is my product, so we can do what we want. Okay. So the typical payment schedule is every week. But if you're doing high volume, again, you're really doing big numbers and you need your money faster than that. That's something that we can definitely talk about. Okay. And then you got lane two, which is a residual income builder, which we got into. That's set up for passive wealth. That's set up for residual income that compounds and comes in month after month, year after year. All right. In order for that to work, the company that you're doing your residual income builder has to be solid, have been around for a while so that you know they're going to last for years and years. And the company that we're doing our residual income build using for our residual income builder definitely fits that bill. All right. So you got product, you got something to sell, you got the training on how to do it. So and you're going to see before your eyes how to do it. So now you're going to get into these exclusive bonuses to help you do it even faster. Okay. So the first bonus you're going to get, because you're going to do Facebook ads, you need the ads. You need to be able to write the ads. And you're going to learn how to write. You're actually going to learn how to get AI to write really good Facebook ads for you. But to speed up your progress even more, I'm going to give you 50 proven ads. Going to give you the ads, going to give you the ad template, first of all. And then I'm going to give you 50 ads that you can just plug and play and use. And even if you don't do that, these are ads that you can model so that you know the type of ads that work. Okay, so you're going to get that. Okay, also you're going to get $1 million targeting goal. Another part of Facebook ads, once you have the product that you're going to sell, you're going to have ads to sell it, but you're going to have targeting. Okay, you got to know which audience to go after. Okay. Targeting is very important. And so I'm going to give you my $1 million targeting vault. Okay. We're going to give you 100 plus winning audiences so that you know exactly how to target your ads. All right. So you're going to get that as a bonus. And these are the values of everything is right next to it. Why isn't this advancing? Okay, you're also going to get VIP mastermind access. So it's really important to associate with people that are trying to do and try to accomplish the same goals that you are. Okay. And so you're going to get a group where you can access the other members, where you can talk and discuss different things and bounce things off each other and learn from each other. Okay. Because like they say, any fool can learn from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. Okay. So as other people, including you, share successes and failures, you can learn from other people's. I use failure lightly because the only time you really fail is when you quit. All right. But you're going to get access to that as well. And when you do the complete 2-lane profit system, okay, you're also going to get a personal success manager. Okay. You're going to get a dedicated support person. In addition to me, I'm going to be there to help you as well. But you're going to get your own personal success manager to, again, help you reach success. Okay. And this is a huge value. This is a $10,000 value just by itself, because you're going to have one person whose total mission in life is to make sure that you're successful. All right. So those are the bonuses that you're going to get. In addition to that, if you act fast, okay, the next 24 hours, if you place your order within the next 24 hours, you're going to get a one-on-one strategy session with me. Now, I charge $5,000 an hour for consulting and coaching. Okay, $5,000 an hour. So this is a legit $5,000 value. We're going to sit down for an hour and we're going to map out your plan, success, and you're also going to get done with you campaign set. Campaign set. I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to help you build your first campaign. Okay, which is another $5,000 value. So the total value of this whole package, the total value of the 6-figure part-timer blueprint is $37,000, or almost $37,991. Okay. That's what it's really worth in real world terms, real world money. So is it worth, let's call it $38,000? Let's look at some of the success stories that I have had and let's ask them. Okay, first there's Alfredo. Okay, so Alfredo, he was already an experienced affiliate, but he was promoting offers that just didn't convert well. He was using new, unproven offers instead of stuff that had already proven to convert well. So I taught him my system and he made $8,000 in his first week. Okay. First week after the training. And now he's a millionaire. That red car behind him, that's a Ferrari. Okay. And since then, I know he's bought a McLaren as well. So he's doing really well. And had a lot to do with me teaching. And it had a lot to do with me teaching him my system. Look at Margie. Okay, so Margie, she was trying to make affiliate marketing work with paid traffic, but she was losing a lot of money on her ads and she wasn't getting enough clicks or conversions. And showed her my system, and she ended up making over $100,000 per day. Okay, it didn't last forever, but she was able to make $100,000 per day. And I think her best month was like $700,000. Okay. And again, she wasn't very experienced. She was just trying to feel her way around. And now she's a super success. Let's look at David. David was actually a dentist down in Georgia, and he was spending a lot of money on ads trying to build lists. And building lists is typically a good way to go and a good strategy so that you have people that you can sell to over and over again. But it wasn't working. He wasn't getting enough sales to support how much he was spending on ads. Okay. And David got with me and he ended up making $1.1 million in 2 months. Okay. I repeat, $1.1 million in 2 months using my system. Okay. So this stuff works. The stuff I teach works. And these people are living proof. And then we have Michelle. Okay. Michelle was a complete newbie. She had never placed an ad before, never promoted an affiliate offer before. And she had no idea where to start. And she took my training. I trained her on my system and she made over $300,000 in 2 months following the training. Okay, $300,000 in 2 months. All right. So again, like I said before, when we're talking about belief, look, if they can do it, then you can do it. All right. If they can do it, you can do it. But guess what? It's not $38,000. Okay. It's not $38,000. Okay. It's not even $10,000. Okay. But what if it was $10,000? Would it be worth $10,000? If it was $10,000 and all it did was show you how to make $1,000 a day, would it be worth it? Oh, hell yeah. Because if you're making $1,000 a day, in 10 days, you're gonna pay for your investment, and then everything else after that is pure profit in your pocket. Okay. Yeah. What if you didn't quite make that milestone, but you got to $10,000 a month? Okay, which to me is falling a little short because, like I said, my goal is to help you make 1K a day plus. But let's just say you don't make it that, but you only get a little over $300 a day, okay, which is $10,000 per month. Would it be worth it if all it did was help you make another $10,000 a month? Would that be worth it? Yeah, I would say yes, because you pay for the investment in the first month, and then every month after that is pure profit in your pocket. Okay. So so do you agree that if all it did was help you make 10K a month, would it be worth $10,000? You can put it in the comments or the chat. Yes, of course it would be. Okay. But I got some good news for you. It's not $10,000. Okay. It's not even $5,000. Okay. It's not even $1,000. Okay. You can get the whole system, the whole six-figure part-timer blueprint for $997. Okay. $997. Okay. Worth every bit of $37,000. You just told me that it would be worth $10,000 if it was $10,000, but it's less than $1,000, a $997. Okay. And it's backed up by a 14 money back guarantee. I call it a do the work guarantee because you got to be committed. Okay. I don't want you to just order for $1,000, and then you just look and listen and say, oh, I don't feel like doing this. I don't think I can do this. And then you just ask for a refund. No. It only works if you do it, if you do the work. But I still want you to do this risk free. So here's how it works. You come to the first two sessions and you do the work. You're going to make homework after every session. You do the work. And if after that you still don't think this is an awesome value, then look, then you can get your money back. Okay, within 14 days after you've been to the first two sessions and done the work, and you know, no, this is just not the value that I thought it was going to be, then you can get your money back. Okay, no questions asked. All right. And also, there are some higher levels of service, including a done for you option. You'll see that on the order page once you order. Okay. So that's it. Are there any questions, comments, concerns? Let me see what we got here. Can I do the lane one without the lane two? Sure. Lane one works great by itself. You can definitely make a lot of money with just lane one. You're gonna be missing the residual income component. You're gonna be leaving a lot of money on the table. But if you still have that limiting belief about network marketing and about residual income, then by all means, yes, you can just do lane one if you want. Let's see, any other questions? Let's see here. Let's see. I've tried affiliate marketing and failed in the past. That's because you did the old school affiliate marketing. You did the traditional affiliate marketing. Okay. This is affiliate marketing 2.0. This is different. Okay. This is different from what you did before. You can't use those past failures to predict your future success. Okay. This is totally different. This is going to work for you. All right. Let's see, when does the workshop start? It's going to start the Monday after next. Okay, so not this coming Monday, but the Monday after next. Actually, the date is going to be on the order form. Once you click the button below and go to the order form, then the actual date's going to be there. But you don't have to worry. Everything's going to be recorded, so you can access everything, and so you're not going to miss anything. Everything will be recorded. So even if you do go to the live session, you can watch it again or watch parts of it again, whatever you want to do. So you're not going to miss out on anything. Let's see. Any other questions? I think that might be all the questions that we have. Okay. But again, let me ask this because we're actually running out of time. So if you do have any other questions, just type them into the box and I will email you the answer to the question. Okay. I want to make sure you get all your questions answered so you can make a great decision. Okay. But if you're in, It's $9.97. Click the button at the bottom of the video and let's get started, okay? And again, let's get rid of these limiting beliefs, okay? Hopefully I did a good job of doing that, but at the end of the day, I want you to know that you can do this, okay? And you can do it without help. Let me come off of here. Let me get real here with you. All right, so look, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you be successful. Not only that, again, with the complete system, you're going to get a personal success manager to help you as well. So you got me, you got somebody else. Look, you can be successful. You can do this with my help. Again, I've done upwards of $100,000 per day. I can definitely teach you how to make $1,000 a day. I can definitely, at a bare minimum, show you how to make at least $10,000 per month. Okay. But it all comes down to you and your belief. I believe in you. Okay. I believe in you because I've seen people have success with this stuff over and over again. All right. So I believe in you. You should believe in yourself so you can do this. And again, I will do everything in my power to help you become successful. Okay. Hopefully you see the sincerity in my face and I'm here for you. Okay. Because I want success stories. Okay. I want this to be so easy to sell because people have seen all these different success stories and case studies. So this is what I need because this is fairly new. This system is fairly new. So, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're one of those success stories. That's my goal. That's my mission. Not only me, but your personal success manager as well. All right. So that's that. Click the button below and let's get started, okay? I will see you on the other side. Thank you for your time. Greg Davis signing out. Peace.